Chris and Paul present This Is the Topic. It's the adventures of two lifelong friends as they explore a new topic each episode. Join the guys for music and fun, and if you're not careful, you may learn something before it's done. I'm your announcer, Michael Foster. Now, here's Chris and Paul with This Is the Topic.
Thank you, Foster. Number 18. Hi, Chris.
Wait, 19, right?
No, 18.
Oh.
No, wait. Yeah, 19.
Yeah.
The last one we did was 18.
Last one was 18.
Wow. Thank you for catching that for me.
Hey, that's okay.
I should know that.
We'd get a letter if we didn't catch it. So
I did get some.
Oh,
I got some cards and letters.
Okay.
From last episode.
God.
Okay, yeah, here it is. Chris and Paul about episode 18. So you're right.
Okay.
Art, more like fart. I mean.
Oh, wow. You know what? Even that's art. That's somebody expressing themselves. So I'm not going to look down on that. It's amazing to me how many people that listen to this podcast love to use snail mail and cards.
Well, as you know, they stop me on the street as well. They send,
really do.
But they really don't do a letter. They do a card.
Yeah, that's so odd.
Yeah. But it's just the way it is.
Yeah. Like a thank you card? Like a folded open kind of card? Or like a postcard?
It's usually a lot of calligraphy on it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Somebody takes their time.
You should see the F on the fart. It's really beautiful. But enough of that.
Yeah, well, I'm just glad we got people listening. Okay, so I'm going to pull the topic for this week. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Foster.
Yeah. Tell you what, man, that guy's a regular cubby. He's good. Okay, so this week's topic. Oh, boy. Drinking.
So thanks a lot for joining us, everybody. No, okay, sorry. Wow.
Okay.
Drinking. Chris.
Yeah.
Have we ever drank together?
The preferred question would be when do we not drink together?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, this first one's pretty innocuous.
I hope the question gets into the first time we got drunk.
You know what?
Do you want to leave that for another great podcast? I've got something to say.
That could be an I've got something to say.
Yeah.
That's not one of the questions on here, but we might.
Spoiler alert, you came on to my mom.
I did not come on to your mom. I just took my pants off in front of her.
She's single at the time, dude.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so let's go to the question.
Yeah, first question.
Because people don't want us to just say things. They want us to stick to the questions they're ready for. A lot of people are taking notes at home, and they're following it along.
Yeah, so
Sure.
So folks at home, I'll say this slowly so you can write it down.
Yeah.
What's your favorite drink?
Ooh. And
it's not saying alcoholic drink.
Yeah.
So
I could tell a lot of stories about this because, well, first, before we get to alcohol, my favorite drink forever was Diet Coke.
Oh, yeah.
I drank a lot of Diet Coke.
Uh-huh.
Man, I love Diet Coke. I want a Diet Coke right now, but it's been like 10 months since I've had one.
You've been so good with that.
Yes. And I just imagine like being addicted to something real like, let's say nicotine. I think that would be really tough.
Yeah.
So that was always my favorite drink. Now I drink too much iced tea.
Is there too much iced tea? Is that a thing?
You probably should drink waters of iced tea if you really want to get
I think
better for you.
Water's good, but in the countries where, like China, where people smoke all the time, but they have very little lung cancer, people are drinking green tea all day long.
I drink black tea.
Yeah, I like the green tea. Well, I like black tea. Oh, that sounds good.
I got all over myself.
You sure did. Yeah. Wow.
So I don't know. I just want to bring up the Diet Coke thing because
you should be really proud of yourself, though.
It was almost part of my personality. I always had to have it at all times.
So what made you quit?
Just knowing the health effects of it. I didn't feel any of it, but it messes up your metabolism. I know that. And then I was badgered by people telling me to stop. Then later they claimed that the reason I had other medical problems was because I drank the Diet Coke in the past. So it's like, well, sorry, I quit.
Yeah. I'm sure they let it go, though, right?
No.
Oh,
no.
really?
No, you must not know who I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah, I guess not. Yeah.
Right. They've never done that.
To me, it seems like they would just, mention it and move on.
Right. No.
Okay.
No. I know it's hard for you to figure out who I'm talking about. So my favorite drink is vodka soda. I like vodka. That's my favorite alcoholic drink, vodka. And then soda is just soda water.
Yeah.
And I like that. I used to like Jack Daniels and Diet Coke. That's
remember
delicious.
that. Yeah.
I'll have a beer every once in a while, but my favorite is vodka.
I remember for a while you would do the Jack and Diet Coke, and then you would get Diet Coke and get a shot of Jack on the
I
side.
used to like to do that.
Yeah. Boy, for me, overall, my favorite drink, iced tea.
Okay.
I love iced tea.
How come when I offered you a drink, you don't want iced tea?
When I'm doing this show, I'm performing. I just want water. I just, and I prefer when I'm performing not to have ice in a drink. I feel like it makes my mouth.
Does it?
Kind of.
Is it distracting?
No, not at all.
Good.
But I feel like it makes my mouth kind of seize up or something. I don't know. So I like water with no ice when I'm performing.
Okay.
But I do almost every day on the way to work. I stop at Quick Trip and I get an iced tea.
Okay.
And that's my little treat for getting my behind out of bed and going to work.
Yeah.
Now, if we're talking alcoholic beverage, this is so boring, but it's vodka soda.
Yeah.
For me, it's light, it's refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't
was it always
fill you
that?
up, never
Was it
let you
always
down.
that way? Right? Didn't you grow?
Yeah. I guess.
I almost feel like I drank something different than you did, and then we would hang out more and drink together.
Yeah.
And we'd start drinking the same thing.
I think you're probably right. I suppose I did beer for a while, and I still like beer, but I don't love beer. And, the craft brews are all the craze now.
Yeah,
and
I don't
will
care for them.
Find some that I like, but man, I have one, and I'm just bloated and full.
Right.
So vodka soda doesn't do that to me. Yeah. So
this portion of This Is the Topic is brought to you by vodka. Drink vodka. You'll be funnier.
Vodka.
I do it all the time. Okay. Sorry with the commercial just in the middle of it.
Hey, this podcast ain't going to pay for itself.
That's true.
Yes. Right. Do you usually go out or have friends over when you have a few drinks?
Usually go out. In fact, I usually never drink at home.
Yeah. I prefer to go out for drinks. Now, I will drink at home. At home, we've gotten into this thing where we ended up buying a whole lot of wine. For most people, it's probably not a whole lot, but we've probably got 30 bottles of wine.
Wow. That is a lot.
Because we'll go to a winery and think, oh, boy, this tastes good.
Yeah.
You know what? We'd love this at home. And then we bring it home, and we just never think to open a bottle, or when we do, it doesn't taste as good.
Yeah.
Because
sober.
I think, that's part of it.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Maybe that's all of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think wine, and maybe other drinks too, a lot of times you like the drink because it's part of this entire social setting.
Yes.
So you think this wine tastes great that I'm having with dinner with these fun people, and what a great conversation we're having. I'm going to recreate this at home. And then you're by yourself, watching the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders CMT show, trying to drink a delicious Pinot. And you're like,
what's going on here?
I'd rather have iced tea.
I hate to bring this up because I bring it up too often, but I went to Sicily last year. Okay.
Here we go.
But we were at the farm with the cookout, and we had homemade wine the whole night.
Oh, was it good?
It was so good.
Yeah.
Somebody got drunk.
Who?
It was somebody.
Was it somebody that's on this podcast
it
right now?
Was. Yes, it was. And it was delicious. So,
and I've never been to Sicily.
Yeah. So wine is good.
Yeah. But I do think it's one of those, it's part of that overall experience.
Yeah. Okay, now, before we go back to experience, okay? Now, people have coffee. You're a coffee lover, right?
I am.
Now, I really love those cultures. Italians one where they all in the afternoon go get an espresso.
Uh-huh.
The British or the English people have tea in the afternoon.
Right.
When did the Asians have tea at certain times?
Yeah.
Are we too busy? We can't take a time out in our day and have a coffee together in the afternoon? Or a drink?
You're going to set me off on a whole nother tangent.
Yeah.
I think it would be great if we did something like that.
Yeah.
But you know what I've noticed, and this may not be the case at your work? We don't even have lunch anymore.
That's
nobody takes a break
Crazy.
for lunch where I work. We're just, and part of it is there's been craziness going on with T-Mobile and Sprint coming together, but everybody just shovels some food in at their desk.
So if let's say you're in jolly old England.
Okay.
What time is tea time?
I'm going to say it's 2:00, but I have no idea if that's correct.
But it's something around those times, and everyone's like, we're at tea. Why? Of course I'm not at work. I'm at tea.
Yeah. Give me a crumpet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't we start that? And
That's
you know
a great
what? Since
idea.
we're America, you can have tea. You can have coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You don't have to have an alcoholic beverage. You can go back to work. Now stop it.
Right.
Now let's not push this too much.
Yeah.
But you're going to have to get together and have a beverage, and you're going to have to talk to another human being.
See, we miss the ceremony of it all.
Yes.
Sometimes I have a matcha green tea. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but it's a highly concentrated powder of green tea. So like the antioxidants you get in one regular cup of green tea, the equivalent of a cup of matcha would be like 10 of those.
Okay. Wow.
So
10.
Which is cool and it's great for health reasons, but it's a highly ceremonial drink, and it's not lost on me when
That
I'm
you're just
throwing
chugging it
this
down?
in something, I'm chugging it in the morning, that I'm missing what this was really all about, which is having this ceremony and sharing with somebody else.
Right.
So, yeah, that's we need more of that.
Maybe we have ceremonies for drinking. I mean, I'm convinced, I've always said this, that, men, especially men our age, maybe even a little bit younger, maybe a little bit older, when they're always golfing or they're always going to the football game or they're fishing, they're drinking.
Right.
I mean, stop it.
Yes.
That's why, you know what? That's our friendship good. We just go have a drink.
Yeah, we're just
We're
going
not
to have a
gonna pretend
drink.
like we're pulling a fish out.
Yeah.
Don't worry, honey. I'm fishing. I'm not drinking.
Yeah.
No, I'm drinking.
Yeah. That's true. I don't do that guy stuff. So it's not, hey dear, I'm going
to go hunting.
Going hunting this weekend.
You're going to get drunk.
Yeah. I guess maybe I'm just more transparent because it's, hey, I'm going to happy hour with Paul.
And here's my other thing too.
Yeah.
Let's say you drink vodka, and you do.
I do.
And you don't do this, but I don't like the people that do that. Always have to have the finest vodka available.
Yes.
Because after a couple of them, your taste buds can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
And if you think they can, you're justifying your own alcoholism, and you need to seek treatment.
Do you feel like it's a way to be a little more high class than just I'm drinking booze?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're trying to justify it. I know I'm high class. I'm not just having the well drinks. I'm having the well drinks, okay? All right?
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time for me. By the way, you might want to check out the Netflix documentary Sour Grapes about the dude that fooled everybody in the wine world, all the who's who of wine people, like sold them fake wine, and they're spending $75,000 a bottle more for this wine. And they have one of the Koch brothers in there, and he's showing his wine cellar, and he's got this bottle of wine that he paid $1 million for that Thomas Jefferson owned.
And it's fake?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't think that one was fake.
But see, you have that, and then you have these IPA guys, and then you have these distillery guys. You know, it's just a variation of it's booze. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
It's booze.
So, and we sort of already answered this one, but I'll throw it out there. Do you like beer or cocktails more, and what types?
Yeah, I mean, I like a vodka soda the best.
Yeah.
But I'll have a beer. A light beer. I don't like the heavy stuff.
Yeah. I prefer a nice light beer. Corona's come out with this Corona Premier. It's a soup. It's kind of like Corona's Michelob Ultra. It's delicious.
Okay.
Yeah. God, we need to get them to sponsor this.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk nicely about them. I hope I don't
This
piss off
episode
vodka.
is sponsored by Corona
Premier.
It's
our version of Michelob Ultra.
Yeah, whenever I'm out there getting fucked up, I'm doing it the Corona way. Do it the Corona way. Do it today.
All right, thanks.
Yeah. So I guess that's it for this episode. Yeah.
Now that's really kind of funny. Do you know why?
Why's that?
Because this should be the topic that we know so much about.
It really should. I think we talk longer about art than we did about booze. That's so weird.
And we don't know nothing about art, and we know a lot about drinking too much.
Amen to that.
I'd like to invite everybody to the upcoming This Is the Topic cocktail party.
Ooh.
Oh, and we're still planning a live show. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
We're going to have a very special location, a place you can have a cocktail.
Oh, that'll be so much fun.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for this show.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. All the fans can come out and meet us. They can bring their cards and give them to us right there.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Save a stamp.
This Is the Topic has been a KCTK production, produced by Chris Whiting and Paul Lavoda. All rights reserved. For more information and content, email us at kctkradio@gmail.com. I'm your announcer, Michael Foster.